Yes. I tell you, this is Intercontinental Sport TV. It's all about ISTV Sport for Taste this week with Euphoria. Euphoria is ready. But first, big up to all our subscribers and those people, my people, ready to subscribe. Please smash the like on the video. Join the community. This is how we do it. This is how we roll this week with Euphoria on Sport for Taste. It's ready. Talk to me, Euphoria. Are you ready? Here you go. Smash the like on the video once again. Let's get things started. Woo! Come on. All right, let's do this. Euphoria, are you there? Talk to me. Are you there? Come on, talk to me.
Thank you so much, Dawn. It's wonderful to be back here. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Sport for Taste. It has been your week, and of course, I wish you a very wonderful week. This particular one that we're entering into, because this is going to be the one that ushers the month of March. And we've had a very exciting February. We still have more things that we're exciting in the world of sports for the rest of the days in the month of February. And of course, as we march into the month of March. Welcome to another edition of Sport for Taste. I am Euphoria, your host, and of course, I will be giving you all you should expect in the world of sports for this week on the edition of the program today. Let's quickly get started with what we have for you. We have tennis to expect, games in tennis. The ATP and the WCA, as usual, the calendar is still up and running, and we have tournaments we should expect this particular week, starting from today, Monday, the 27th, down to Sunday. Each of these tournaments will be coming up. The first one will be the ATP Dubai Tennis Championship, which is an ATP 500 tournament that is going to be holding in Dubai, as the name suggests, and it's going to be between Monday and of course Sunday. Every of the tournaments I'll be mentioning are going to be holding between Monday and Sunday. So all of this, like I mentioned, Dubai Tennis Championship already. The next one will be the Mexican Open, which is an ATP 250 event. And of course, the final for the ATP, which is the male category of the tennis schedule for 2023, will be the one that will be in Chile. That is going to be the Chile Open, and it's also an ATP 250 event. For the WTA, we just have two events to look forward to this week. We have the Austin Open, and we also have the Monterrey Open. So you can always catch up with your faves in all these tournaments coming up as they try to keep racking up points to stay atop their game. And of course, those that are below the top 10 and even the top 10 will always want to progress to keep them favorable in spaces when they go into major tournaments, especially as we're drawing closer to the next major Grand Slam of the year, which is the Roland Garros that will be coming up in France. So that's what you should expect for this week in the world of tennis. Now, in the world of basketball, we said this last week, the final qualification window for the FIFA World Cup, the FIBA World Cup. Yes, the FIBA World Cup, not the FIFA World Cup, the FIBA World Cup. We expect this is the final window. Now, window 6 for qualifiers. We've had more countries qualify for the FIBA World Cup. In Africa, we had 2 more countries that have qualified, and of course, we are expecting the final round of qualification. This is week 12 for the qualification, and we're expecting this to end on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, so the 27th of February. That'll be the final day for anyone who is going to qualify for the FIBA World Cup. And of course, to make sure that we have all 32 slots filled for the World Cup that will be coming up later on between August and September in the year 2023. That will be hosted by the Philippines and of course Japan. These are the 2 countries that will be hosting the FIBA World Cup coming up. And of course, if basketball The NBA is always there for your viewing pleasure, but these are the major games I feel like you should put your mind or expect and anticipate in the world of the NBA. And majorly is going to be the Grizzlies versus the Lakers, which is going to be on Wednesday. We also have the Celtics versus the Cavaliers, which is going to be on Thursday. We have the Warriors versus the Clippers. Should be an interesting one. Expect it to be on Friday. Expect to see the Warriors versus the Clippers. That is going to be on Friday morning in West African time, by the way. And of course, we're having the Lakers versus the Warriors. One very interesting matchup to look forward to. That will be on Sunday. And of course, the Bucks versus 76ers. One big match I want to look forward to. I mean, if you cut the game between the 76ers and the Celtics, just the weekend that just passed right now, you understand why it is one big game to look forward to, talking about the Bucks and the 76ers, because those are the top teams in the Eastern Conference, so you don't want to mix anything from that particular game and from that conference, as we're trying to get who is going to be the top seed in the Eastern Conference at the end of the day, going into the playoffs for 2023. That will have for you in basketball. Moving quickly to football, the round leg of football, where in the under 20 AFCON tournament that is ongoing. It's still ongoing right now. We have the thing to expect for this week will be the knockout stages. We have teams that have progressed to the knockout stages right now, and we'll be expecting to see those particular fixtures as each of these teams look to grab a spot in the last 8 of the competition. That will be on the 2nd and 3rd of March this weekend. Yes, we expect to see those matches in between these teams as they try to get the slots for the quarterfinals. And of course, from the quarterfinals, we get those that will eventually qualify for the semifinals and also book their place in the under 20 World Cup that is coming up. So get their slots as representative for Africa, representatives, because we have multiple teams that are representing Africa in this particular one. So expect this particular one to be one hell of a matchup when it concerns the under 20 giants. We still have Senegal. We are so impressive, not losing any game in the first round or in the group stages. Nigeria, after losing to Senegal, we saw that the most decorated side in this particular tournament, talking about Nigeria, Flying Eagles of Nigeria, got to defeat Mozambique in their last group game. Also got a win in their second group game after losing to Senegal in the first one, to finish second in their group, which had Senegal, of course, who won the group, by the way. So you expect all this firehouse, all this firepower to come up with brilliant performances in the knockout stages of the under 20 AFCON championship that is ongoing in Egypt, Faraway Egypt, North Africa. Moving away from that one down to the CAF Champions League, where we have games still ongoing. These are rescheduled games in the CAF Champions League, and they are still in the group stages. So you expect to see on Friday, we expect to see Wydad AC versus Vita. Wydad AC are the defending champions, by the way. They'll be played against Vita Club on Friday, and on Saturday we have Al Ahly, who were engaged in a very, very tense and high-profile game in all books against Mamelodi Sundowns just the other weekend. And of course, they're going to be playing a rescheduled game against Cotton Sport on Saturday, and that is what we expect to see in the continent of Africa. Let's quickly get to Europe and other parts of the world, where we have cup games to look forward to this midweek. This midweek is mostly filled with fixtures for cup games. In England, we have the FA Cup, the 5th round of the FA Cup is coming up. In Spain, we have semi-finals of the Copa del Rey semi-finals. We have the first one, which is going to be on Wednesday, between Osasuna and Athletic Club, and then on Thursday, the big one, the second semi-final is going to be, and that's even the first leg of each of the semi-finals. We have Real Madrid will be at the Santiago Bernabeu, will be welcoming arch rival Barcelona for the first leg of the Copa del Rey, another El Clasico, but this time it's going to be in the Copa del Rey semi-finals, first leg on Thursday at the Bernabeu. We expect to see that particular one. Going to give us a very good matchup in all books, and of course in France we still expect to see the Coupe de France continue for the quarterfinals. They are all in the quarterfinals actually, and of course this one is one that you expect Lyon to maybe go all the way, because they are the major club or the big club in quotes that are still remaining in these competitions. Club like teams like PSG, Monaco, all of these have crashed out before this particular stage that they've got into, which is the quarterfinals of that particular one. So that is what to expect for the Coupe de France in the midweek fixtures we have for club sides playing in Europe top leagues. Well, not league football, like I said, cup football, cup ties to expect. Then on Saturday and Sunday, league football returns, especially in England, where we'll be having the launch hour kickoff, or the early kickoff for Saturday. Not early, it's by 1:30 in West Africa, but of course in England there it is the early kickoff for Saturday, which is going to be by 12:30. It's going to be at the Etihad between Man City and Newcastle. Newcastle have been on very brilliant from this season, and you expect to see what they'll be able to come up with against Man City at the Etihad. They've been very brilliant this season. Yes, they've a little bit flattered, or they've been they've calmed down when it concerns how much games they were winning, but they've not been doing so badly too. Look at their position in the table. And then Man City, who have been on and off on when it concerns form this season, we get to see what they have in their sleeves when they are expecting to host Newcastle. Of course, other games will be coming up for you in the EPL, so of course try to catch up with your favorite club, try to keep the conversation going to see if at the end of the season, if Man City will be able to still do the unthinkable, or not really unthinkable, of course, if they'll be able to upset Arsenal, who look really primed to win their first league title since the 2003-2004 season, or this will not be the year for Arsenal again. And that's how much we have for you on this episode of Sport for Taste. Thank you so much for tuning in, and remember, if you've not liked this post, like it. If you've not liked this particular video, please like it. Drop a comment on what you feel will be the biggest sporting event or sporting topic or sporting activity we'll be getting to see in all I've listed for you in this particular video. What you think will be your most watched, what you think will be the results for certain games you'll be expecting, both in football, in tennis, and in basketball. You can drop your comments there too. And of course, remember to subscribe and turn off the notification button to get notified whenever this and other very interesting content on this particular channel are released. Thank you so much. I'm still Euphoria, and now it's over to the Don and the rest of the crew for the rest of the program this week. Bye bye.
All right, that's Euphoria there. Thank you, Euphoria. Big up, sis. One love. So what are we waiting for? It's going to be a big week. So catch up with this station. Catch up with this channel, Intercontinental Sport TV. I tell you, people, when it rains on this station, I tell you, it pours heavily. That's what I'm talking about, the dawn in the building. Thank you so much, all our viewers. ISTV Sport for Taste will continue to get better. We'll serve you better, tell you sport about what's going to happen over the week. One love, people. I got to sign out. Thank you once again. Bye for now.